Hey guys, it's Katt Dee, and today I'm here with the Booktube Newbie Tag. Now, while I'm not new to YouTube, I am relatively new to doing book-related content. Now, initially, I think almost a year ago now, I thought maybe I was going to split this channel and do a Booktube channel and then do this channel, and then I decided that was just way too much for me right now. So I'm just going to combine them. So don't worry, all my other videos are staying. I'm still doing collectibles, I'm still doing trade boxes, but I am going to be doing a lot of book-related content. So if you are here, hello, I'm Katt Dee, guys, and thank you for watching my Booktube Newbie Tag. So with that being said, I'm going to get right to it. So the first question to the Booktube Newbie Tag is, why did you start this channel? So initially, I didn't really start this channel to be a Booktube channel. That's just really what I predominantly watch on Booktube. I get sucked into Booktube videos, TBR videos, haul videos, wrap-up videos, the best of 2019 videos, like all these videos, and I was like, I want to join in. Like, look behind me. I'm an avid reader. I love to read. It's a big part of who I am, as also with the collectibles. I mean, collectibles and books really kind of sum up like Katt Dee, me. So number 2, what are some unique and fun things that I can bring to Booktube? Now, while I'm not all that unique, because hopefully I'm doing the same thing, I want to do TBR videos, I want to do wrap-up videos, I want to tell you about books I love and books I hate, and I want to kind of get people angry when I don't like something that they like, because I'm going to be honest. But at the same time, with this channel, I also have collectibles. I also do Funko products, NECA products, Mezco products, like I do trade boxes. I mean, anything and everything that I love is going to be on this channel, which is movies, books, collectibles, and maybe one day I'll go back to video games and food, because who doesn't love food? So that's why my channel is Katt Dee. Just so you know, I'm not just one thing. Number 3, what are you most excited about with this new channel? Okay, so again, my channel's not really new, but what I am most excited about is getting more people to talk about books with me. Because while I love every single one of my subscribers, they really are here because, you know, I started this channel doing unboxings and collectibles and things like that. But what I found out is all the videos I'm watching, like I said before, happen to be book-related content, and Funko as well. So I'm really just excited about combining my two loves together, and hopefully it works. So number 4, why do you love reading? Well, I love reading because I've been doing it for such a long time, and I find it an excellent way to, you know, just immerse yourself in different worlds, use your imagination. It's amazing how if I read a story and you read a story, we're gonna picture that story in 2 completely different ways, even though it's the same story. And I find that amazing. And what I find even more exciting is when you find someone or a group of people that have that same kind of love for books that you do, and then you read them, and then you're like, oh my gosh, can you believe this happened? I'm so heartbroken. Or what do you think is going to happen here? Oh my gosh, I can't believe they killed off the main protagonist. Like, what's going on here? So, like, I don't know. I love things that make me think. I love just turning off every form of, like, internet, TV, my phone, everything, and just immersing myself on my comfy couch with my puppies and reading a book. It's one of my favorite things to do. Number 5 was, what book series got you into reading? So don't laugh, but actually the Boxcar Children. That's the first one that I really remember, like, getting excited about reading when I was younger. And I was like, oh my gosh, man, they live in a boxcar. Oh, cool. They're finding all this stuff to use as plates. And I don't know. It's funny now. Like, I went back and read the first one, just, I think, at the end of last year, just because I hadn't read it in years. And I was like, okay, I still like it. I mean, it's obviously a younger graded novel, but I still like it because it's nostalgic, and it's amazing how just things come back when you start reading something that you read years and years ago. Number 6, what question would you ask your favorite booktuber? Well, I have tons of favorite booktubers. I think my question would be, do you want to do a buddy read? Because I would love to talk to them about, obviously if they're my favorite booktubers, then they have the same similar tastes as I do, or they read things like I do, and I would just love to talk to them about it. But yeah, I think that's probably all I would ask them. Let's do a buddy read. So number 7 is, what challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be hardest to overcome? And for me, personally, it's because I have a full-time job and whatnot, is probably consistency. Now, with that being said, I feel like once I get into a flow of things that I really enjoy filming, and I'm not just trying to come up with content, I think it'll be a lot easier for me. I mean, I could talk about books all day long. I mean, I could talk about video games all day long. I could talk about Disney and Harry Potter and Game of Thrones all day long. Like, these are some of the things that I don't think I will have any problem coming up with content for. Number 8 is, when did I start reading? So again, I started so young. I don't even remember. I do remember that even before I could actually even before I actually remember reading myself, my parents were, especially my dad, was an avid reader, and I mean, he loves all things history and all things World War One and World War Two, and Middle Eastern history and Indian history, and just anything that you can think of history related. My dad would read it. He's still here. He's got all this knowledge up here that if you ask him a question, he's like, boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, I want to be like that. But then I started reading, or he started reading to me, and I got bored really quickly. So then I went to things that were more fun and quirky. I was like, I had to be 5 or 6. And my mom said by the time that, regular kids were still in picture books, I was trying to read chapter books. So I don't know. I used to sit in my closet and fall asleep reading when I was in elementary school. And so finally, back when I was in elementary school, they had these lights that had an hour timer on them. So my mom would have to get this light bulb that would turn itself off because I kept leaving my light on. I would fall asleep in my closet reading. So eventually she just got one of these lights that turned off by itself. So that's pretty funny. So I was pretty young. Number 9, where do you read? Everywhere. I do have a nice comfy chair that I read in a lot, but I don't listen to the radio, so anytime I'm driving, I have an audiobook on. And while I can't listen to audiobooks unless I'm driving or walking or running or doing something like that. I can't sit at the computer and listen to an audiobook, so that's really the only time I get to enjoy those. But other than that, like I said, I'm a big chair. But anywhere that I can sit in my bottom, get a blanket, and get some tea, because my tea's right there. I drink tea every single night. I'm a weirdo. Then I'm ready to read. So, at number 10, what kind of books do I like to read? I like so many types of books, but if we're talking about my favorite, fantasy is my favorite. Epic fantasy, YA fantasy, fantasy, magic, dragons, trolls, unicorns, fairies, fantasy out the wazoo. Fairy tale retellings are some of my favorite. I love things that wouldn't happen in real life, because that is why I read. I read to use my imagination and engross myself in worlds that I can't even fathom being a part of. And while that being said, I do read other things. I do like suspense thrillers. I love creepy, dark books. I don't know. I'm really open to read anything. I think once you find out what you like reading, you tend to read that over and over and over again. So it's kind of hard to branch out from there. I will say it's hard for me to find YA contemporaries that I really like. And it could be that I'm a little bit older, or it just could be because I don't really I don't like a lot of the love story tropes, even though you find that in fantasy books too. I don't know. Maybe I'm a hard one to please when it comes to any other genre other than mystery, thriller, or fantasy. But if you have some good recommendations that are not in that genre that you think that I would love, this way. I do read some sci-fi too. I do read sci-fi as well, but Not as much. But like I said, I'm waiting for your recommendations. Alright guys, like I said, I'm Katt Dee. This was my Booktube Newbie Tag. I hope to see some new people to my channel, and for all those of you that are already subscribers to my channel, thanks for watching this entire video. And please remember, I'm not getting rid of my other content. I am just going to be doing a lot of book content, so I wanted to put this out there. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!